was drinking, even you, with the baby and stuff.
Get the flute out in real life though. Ladies, one more time.
When they were here last time, him and Chrisean was pregnant. Y'all were doing all that smoking and drinking here in the thing.
Get yourself together.
Where the bottle at?
Oh my gosh.
Drink it.
She asked for another bottle. I'm just
You
gonna...
got no liquor?
Yes, I can. I can abort the child tomorrow. It won't hurt me.
It's not even that. Why won't you worry about your son and the people that speak to your son? Like what? Like you keep saying
I got rid of his kids plenty of times before that. You feel me? So it's like... You
just say it like that.
Because I was ready to get rid of this one. Like, willingly. Like, he don't want it no more.
Hello to all of my devoted subscribers, and a warm welcome to those who are just listening in. The video for today is crazy. Now let's get started because this drama is really painful and has just revealed some jaw-dropping tea. She is accusing ChriseanRock of being the cause of her son Chrisean Jr.'s severe health issues, all as a result of smoking and drinking while pregnant. Tesehki is no longer holding back when it comes to sad facts regarding infant Chrisean Jr.'s health or unsettling allegations of neglect. And no, if you believe this is unexpected. For a minute now, this family has been pulling one another through the muck. Do you recall Chrisean's public admission that Tesehki had abused her when they were younger? Everyone gave their entire dynamic the side-eye because of that nonsense. However, Tesehki is now leaking more information, claiming that Chrisean was out having fun, drinking, and getting lit up while she was expecting. It is now said that her son is the one who is suffering as a result. According to reports, baby Jr. needs assistance to even sit up and walk. Because he was unable to remain upright on his own, Chrisean was seen physically supporting him in one picture. They claim that he has a severe hernia, and he continues to struggle with it even after undergoing surgery. Without holding back, one internet user asked, "Why are people surprised that Chrisean's son might have special needs?" Zeus captured her smoking during her pregnancy on camera. She wasn't prepared to be a mother, and regrettably, the child is currently coping with the consequences of her decisions. I'm sorry for her son, not for her. You would think that with all of these outrageous charges circulating, Chrisean would come forward and set the record straight, but so far, nothing has been spoken. Hello to all of my devoted subscribers, and a special welcome to those who are just joining the family. The tea that just spilled is quite messy and, to be honest, heartbreaking. Therefore, you chose a crazy day to tap in. Let's get right to the point. People are talking about some extremely disturbing accusations that Tesehki recently made public. She has accused ChriseanRock in public of being the cause of her own child's health issues. Tesehki alleges that Chrisean partied, drank, and smoked when she was pregnant. Should we have apologized to you since everyone, including you and the baby, was drinking?
To your show. There you gave me the bottle. There you go.
Okay, you
There
gave me
you
the
go.
Hennessy
There you
bottle,
go. There you go. You
So
get
I'm
on
just not
track.
about to act like
You putting us in that. You put a narrative out there.
what narrative?
You're trying to say I drunk, nigga. I never drank the bottle because I never was.
Who was drinking?
I never drank the bottle. You know I didn't drink the bottle.
So, okay. Cause you just keep quiet.
The baby is blessed. His name is
Right.
Chrisean Jesus.
He is blessed.
He's blessed.
Every child is blessed.
Oh no, he's really blessed.
I'm not saying that. See, you're so defensive. I never said that he wasn't blessed.
Like she's talking about. She just tried to bait my son and don't play with Chrisean Jesus like that, bro. I can say what happened to her son. Why would I do that? We gotta protect our kids.
And as a result, her son Chrisean Jr. is currently going through hardship. She isn't lying about anything. According to Tesehki, Chrisean's actions during her pregnancy had a significant impact on the development of her unborn child. Furthermore, this isn't the first time this family has been involved in a contentious situation. Do you all recall when Chrisean said that Tesehki had abused her when they were younger? Just that circumstance caused many to wonder about the dynamics of their entire family. This only added to the chaos that already existed. However, Tesehki is now revealing more unsettling information. She alleges that while carrying her child, Chrisean was continuously drinking, smoking, and acting irrationally. She goes on to claim that little Chrisean needs assistance to simply sit up and walk. Chrisean is seen supporting her son in a recently leaked photo as he was unable to stand up for himself. At that point, it was revealed that he was allegedly dealing with a painful hernia. Additionally, the problem persists even after surgery. Social media users aren't holding back. Why are people surprised that Chrisean's son might have special needs? One person said, "Zeus captured her while she was expecting. She wasn't prepared to become a mother." Unfortunately, the infant is now suffering as a result of her carelessness. I'm sorry for her son, not for her. You would think Chrisean would have gone online to quickly clear things up with all that heat directed at her, but he didn't. She hasn't spoken. Nothing. No explanations, no statements. The whole thing is just becoming more complicated every day. Chrisean has been stepping up her efforts to promote the idea that her son is blessed rather than confronting the grave worries about his health. You're calling it a blessing, sis, even if your baby is having health problems. It was not available on the internet. A harsh comment was made by one person. Chrisean turned around and talked about how wonderful that baby was when Toy brought up the fact that she had consumed alcohol during her pregnancy. Much guilt consciousness? Call CPS, please. Her ex-best friend isn't telling lies. That was not the end of it. According to reports, Janet, who was once close to Chrisean, attempted to intervene and provide assistance by offering to help get infant CJ medical attention. However, it has been reported that Chrisean turned everything down, stating that nothing was wrong. I mean, really? Tesehki then dropped yet another shocking revelation. According to her, Chrisean had no intention of having the child at all. Chrisean allegedly considered getting an abortion, but she only kept the child because of Blueface. Yes, you heard correctly. Tesehki claims that parenthood has nothing to do with this. The goal was to do whatever it took to keep Blueface confined. Rumor has it that Blueface no longer wants to be part of it. People were infuriated at this section of the article. It was all revealed in a single tweet. Chrisean was aware that motherhood was not what she wanted. All she wanted was to remain bound to Blueface. The plan never included that baby. Online reactions show that this is more than just drama. It's developing into a major controversy. ChriseanRock is out here doubling down, continuing to promote the idea that her son is blessed, rather than answering the severe criticism and devastating claims regarding his health. For example, how are you grinning and celebrating on the internet while everyone else is bored and anxious about your child's health? People are calling her out harshly and are perplexed and irritated. Toy mentioned Chrisean drinking liquor while pregnant, and Chrisean went straight into talking about how the baby's blessed. One user said without holding back, "If I've ever seen a guilty conscience, that is it. Someone needs to give CPS a call." This information isn't made up by her ex-best friend. People are wondering if Christians are attempting to dodge responsibility entirely or cover up their guilt with optimism. Then there is Janet, who was supposedly a close friend of Christians in the past and who reportedly attempted to intervene out of genuine concern. She allegedly offered to assist in getting baby Chrisean Jr. the medical care he needed, but Chrisean reportedly turned her down right away, claiming that her child was well.
Convince her to help Junior. I did. My cousin is a specialist. I did the best I could. My cousin works with autistic children. She works one-on-one with all kinds of children. It don't matter if you're autistic, if you're not, if you're regular children, we offered the help as much as we can. My cousin literally has her BA in all of this. It's when people are in denial of stuff, it's you can't help people when they're in denial of what's actually going on in reality. I get, oh, we're all prayed up, we just have faith, but faith comes with work. You just can't have faith and just sit around and have faith. It's you got to put the work in too. That's how God is going to repay you. If you put the work in, not just gossiping around other people and be oh, whatever the you do and gossip around and sit around people all day and judge them all day. You are not God. So it's if you trying to judge over here, we could judge you and you probably going to get the shorter stick at the end because you did worse shit than us and we were just backing you.
People are wondering why there is a denial when everything is okay. If the baby is indeed fortunate, why turn down assistance? The scenario is becoming much more complicated due to the discrepancies. However, Tesehki then made another astounding discovery. This one struck even more forcefully. At first, she said, Chrisean didn't even want to keep the baby. Chrisean was allegedly actively thinking about getting an abortion. Tesehki claims that Blueface was the sole reason she was able to take the pregnancy to term. Yes, exactly. She allegedly thought that keeping the kid would help her keep him. According to reports, Blueface now wants no involvement in the matter at all. Thus, the entire attempt to catch him was a complete failure. Social media was in a complete meltdown on this side of the tale. People were hot. Chrisean knew she didn't want to be a mother, read one of the widely shared tweets. All she wanted was to remain with Blueface. No, Dream didn't include that baby. It was a plan. The public is now seriously beginning to wonder about everything, including her motivations and parenting style. And the scandal is becoming more and more sinister every day. Chrisean may not always be correct, but in this case, she is correct. Some claim that chriseanrock's care of herself or her unborn child throughout her pregnancy is directly responsible for baby Chrisean Jr.'s purported handicap. People now want to see that baby get the treatment he needs before it's too late because of the serious claims. And if you believed that things couldn't get any worse, prepare yourself for yet another startling development. Child Protective Services may already be involved, according to a number of sites, including Zeus Network. Yes, exactly. Chrisean Jr. is purportedly under the custody of CPS at this time. There is increasing conjecture that the youngster was taken from Chrisean's custody because of possible neglect. It's transient, according to some. Some believe it to be more serious. In any case, the hashtag #PrayForChrisean Jr. has begun to gain popularity online, and people are offering their prayers for the child. Posts requesting responses have even mentioned Zeus Network. Let's face it, no one claims that motherhood is simple. It's among the most difficult jobs in existence. However, people are seriously doubting Chrisean's attempt due to the mounting charges, which range from smoking and drinking during pregnancy to allegedly ignoring medical warning signs. Is she genuinely trying her hardest, or is there more going on here? People were particularly offended by one clip. According to a video that went viral, Chrisean Jr. was seen gasping for oxygen. Rather than reacting quickly or displaying worry, Chrisean allegedly tried to seem calm and laughed it off. The internet exploded. People were incensed, claiming that such a response is dangerous in addition to being alarming. With rumors circulating hourly and the possibility of CPS involvement, this situation is rapidly coming apart. All eyes are on Chrisean at the moment, but more significantly, people are hoping that little CJ receives the attention and assistance he needs. Tesehki's allegations have formally exposed every aspect of this matter. And despite chriseanrock's best efforts to hide it, the heat is on and the truth is out. The harm has already been done, regardless of her decision to reply. Given that CPS is now allegedly engaged, it seems obvious that this issue will not be resolved anytime soon. Everyone's main concern right now is whether Chrissy and Rock are being unfairly pulled along, or if it's time for her to examine her behavior and the potential effects it may be having on her child. And really, what's going on with Blueface? Ghosted, silent, and gone. This entire situation wasn't initiated by one person. People are curious as to why he is so silent now that things are becoming more serious. Leave a comment with your ideas. I want to know your thoughts. Is Chrisean being unfairly criticized, or are people just holding her responsible? That concludes our story for today, but believe me, there is still much more to come. To ensure you don't miss any updates on this crazy drama, make sure you hit the notification bell, like, subscribe, and share. Remember that we offer the entire pot here. We don't merely spill tea. I'll see you at the following one.